Hi, this is Brian Lessinger with the Lessinger team here at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. We'd like to welcome you to our video blog, and today's topic is buying and selling a home at the same time. Okay, so today's topic is buying and selling a home at the same time, or what a lot of people refer to it as maybe potentially doing a contingent purchase. So there's a few different ways we can go with this, but typically, and we're starting to see a lot more of these, is I get someone who calls me, they already own a home, whether it's here in Reno Sparks, or potentially I get referred a buyer that might own a home in a different part of the country. And really, more times than not, they need to sell their home in order to purchase another home. So there's some different strategies and things that we can work with, but ideally, when you're out trying to buy a home, your offer becomes a lot stronger if, one, your home's already listed for sale, and two, we're a little further along in the process, meaning maybe I got an offer accepted today, that's great, but we would love it if we've already done inspections, we've already done an appraisal, the buyer is feeling pretty good about their loan. And so most of the contingencies as far as our transaction goes on the sale of your house, the further along we get in that, the better chance we have of getting an offer accepted by another seller we're trying to buy. I do have some people that are actually able to go ahead and buy the house they want to go to, and whether they're upsizing or downsizing really doesn't make a huge difference. But sometimes people can afford to be able to buy the house they want to buy without technically being contingent on the sale of their house. It's a little more risky because, one, you don't know what the exact price you're going to get for your house is, and potentially if it takes a little longer to sell, you don't want to have two mortgage payments and you own two homes and those kind of things. So it's just something to be cautious with. And I personally think that it's better if your home is already listed and already for sale and we're out looking for homes. Now, a lot of times we'll go and maybe spend a day or two and start looking for, can I find what I'm looking for before I put a for sale sign in front of my house, whether it's a condo or whatever the price point is. So just things to consider when you're trying to do basically two transactions at the same time. Obviously, everybody's case is very specific. Everyone's situation is specific. Sometimes depending on how much equity you have in one property or another will affect some of these decisions. So again, another option that we can do is, so that a lot of times people want to move directly from one house to the other without having to move into temporary housing, have to store their furniture, potentially live with family, is a rent back. So a rent back would be, let's say for example, today we close on a transaction on a Friday, and I can rent my house back through the weekend so I can move into the house that I'm buying that also closed on that same day. Lots of different options with that, but ideally rent backs are usually kept pretty short, say less than 15 days. But more times than not, it's, hey, can I close, have my house for 3 or 4 days, close on the house I'm moving into, and then move right from one to the other. So there's lots of strategies with that depending on whether you're the seller or the buyer. But again, details we can work out about your specific situation. So obviously, if you're thinking about doing this, give us a call. We'll set up a time to get together and meet. We'll talk about your specific situation about buying and selling at the same time and contingencies and all that kind of good stuff. So again, if you know anybody who might be thinking about doing this or buying or selling in general, by all means, give us a call. You know our number. You can reply to these videos anytime and reach out to us, and we hopefully will talk to you and hear from you soon. Have a great summer, and hopefully you enjoyed our video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.